What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to show you the Dewalt pressure washer here, cordless. I got it for washing machines up at camp where we have no water other than in water totes or 55-gallon drums. And this is cordless. You got a battery you put into it. It's basically a handheld pressure washer. I'll grab the camera here and go over everything that comes in the kit, and then I will fire it up, and I have a dirty Dewalt sport here that I'll go over and we'll give it a quick wash and show you how it works. So let me show you what we got. All right, so flip this over here. There it is. That's your unit there. Comes with, now the kit I got, there are several different kits that you can get with different items. This kit comes with one battery, one charger. You get 3 tips. You got these 3 tips, different fan widths. One's a straight stream, 2 different degrees on the fans, and this is an oscillating, spinning stream that comes out and swirls the water around. Now, you have your wand here, which goes, you slide it in the front and give it a twist. That's your wand, and then of course, there's a quick coupler on the end for whichever nozzle you want to put in. You put the quick coupler in, you're good to go. They also give you this foam cleaner container here, which also, you take your wand off the end, you put this in, and you can blow your cleaner all over whatever you're cleaning, 4-wheeler, ATV, RV, then take that off and put your wand back on to do your cleaning. There's a switch on the back here, is high and low, high pressure, low pressure. The low pressure saves you some water and some battery strength. And then of course you have your trigger right here. You got to flip this safety down and you can press the trigger. And this large area here is your battery case. That opens up. Take your battery. See if I can slide it in here for you. Keep it from slide. Get it in. I don't think I have it in straight. It's kind of tough for me here. There, it's in, then you take this, snap it shut. Now, you also get, this hose came with my kit, 20 foot. Goes up here, and boom, into a 5-gallon bucket of water. They give you this little floaty, so that when you put it in something, it keeps your hose floating up. I have this little clip on here just to keep the hose clipped onto the side of the bucket. And you get this right here, and I will show you once I get the camera on the stand. There's a little filter in here. I'll go ahead and show that to you. Okay, there's a little filter inside here. What you do, you just screw this little covering up, this cap off here, and you can see the filter. You can see mine has a little bit of dirt stuck to it. I just take this filter off and take it up to the sink in the house and rinse it out in the sink in the house or in a bucket of water. Do that every couple, washes or bucketfuls of water. Screw that back on, and you're good to go. Pop it back in your bucket. Then I'll go over here, show you here on the handheld unit itself. There is also a filter on that. Now this is a quick coupler on this. You basically push it towards your unit, pull down, and that comes off. Then you screw this off right here, and you have another filter inside there, right in here, just like the one that was on the other end of the hose. And you can clean it out. when you put this together, just make sure this is screwed in very tight and that this is on tight, and check this fitting here. Hold this and screw this fitting with the hose and make sure that's tight, because if you're sucking air anywhere, your pressure washer's not going to work correctly. And then this wand, you just take it, you line it up. There's two little tits sticking out here. You put it in the notches, push it in, give it a twist, and you're good to go. Then of course, you pick your nozzle out. I gotta see here with my old eyeballs. This is a 25-degree fan. You just take it, pull back on your coupler here, push that in, and then you can turn it, of course, whichever way you want the fan to be. So what I'm going to do here is get this set up, and I have the bike over here. We'll go ahead and turn it on and give it a spray. Okay, so I'm going to get this going. Now, since I had the hose off, I'm probably going to have to squeeze a little bit to get the water sucked up through it. There you go. That was pretty good. Now, that's the low setting, or that's the high setting. I'm going to put it up on the low. Definitely a lot less pressure. Now I have it back on high. Now you see how it works there on the bike. I've used this down in the garage in the cold weather. I would fill the 5-gallon bucket up to the top with water. I could wash 2 like mid-size SUVs, small to mid-size SUVs with that 5-gallon bucket of water. Now if you're a little heavy on the water, you're using a lot of soap that you got to hose off the car, you may use 4 gallons of water on one car. But the 5-gallon bucket would definitely be enough for you to wash a vehicle off if you were at camp or somewhere where you didn't have a water supply. Now I also wanted to mention, you can screw your garden hose at your house right onto this and use this at your house as a pressure washer. Now it's only 550 PSI, I believe this is, so you may be able to clean your deck off if you put some deck cleaner on, but it is not going to do like any deep cleaning, hardcore washing. But it's great for like I'm taking it up to my camp, like I said, where we have no water. So if we're riding our machines or the bikes, you can come back to camp, put the hose in a 55-gallon drum. We keep drums of water up there, and we can hose the machines all off, or if we got to work on one, we can clean it off and get it clean to where you can work on it. So for that, it's awesome. Now, battery-wise, I haven't used it on any large project to see how long the battery lasts, but I know, like, for the washing of the 2 cars, the battery showed no signs of losing power, even through the 2 washes on the cars. The main thing is you want to keep those 2 filters that I showed you, you got to keep them clean, because you will notice if they start to get particles in them, you'll hear the unit kind of struggling to get the water through, and you will lose pressure on your fan coming out your tip. And like I said, these tips you get, I was using a 25 degree. The 45, of course, is a wider fan. The yellow tip here, I believe, is the one that's just a straight stream of water, about an 1/8 inch round. And then, of course, this one is several streams of water, but they're in a swirling motion for that. And of course, you want to take your battery out. You just flip that open, squeeze on your battery, pull it out. Probably be good if you're going to use it a lot. Have 2 batteries, one in the charger while you're using one. But like I said, for washing a car or something like that, you will not kill the battery, even on the high pressure. I'll show you the kind of the label here with the specs on it, if you can see that. But I have no complaints. It does a great job for what I use it for, like down in the garage where there's no water, and if it's the winter and I want to wash the car or one of our ATVs or something, it works great for that. 5-gallon bucket of water from the house, put the hose in, you can wash your car, your machines off, no problem. And awesome for camp. Now, when this does come with a bag which is made out of netting, but real small holes in the netting. You can put everything in this. When you take it apart, wrap your hose up, pull your wand off, you put everything in that bag, and you can take it to your camp, back and forth in your car, or whatever you want to do. Because this thing, you could even throw this hose if you were somewhere where you wanted to wash your machine off and there was a small stream or something like that, or a pond, you can throw that hose in and basically hose your machine off. So I'm going to get back to finishing the bike up. Remember to like, subscribe, get your Dewalt out, and wash off your bike. I'll see you folks.